Come here, my darling babies, and let's shoot this video. Hi everyone, I'm Leorah and welcome back to my beauty channel. Today I want to tell you my top 10 reasons why makeup makes me so happy. So if you want to know about that, then stay tuned and let's go right into it. My beautiful friends, I've been working crazy hours to get my beauty room ready. I thank you for bearing with me while I'm still filming in this setting of the living room. It's not perfect, I know. I also have been alerted to the fact that last time at least the audio was not quite right, which is weird because when I edited the video it was fine, and on my device it played nicely. So I'm very sorry for that. If you had trouble, please bear with me. Don't get, impatient. I'm still learning, but we're getting there together. So thank you. And for everybody who is new, please subscribe. It's very easy. The button is right below. So let's do this together. Let's get right into the topic. I want to share with you my top 10 reasons why makeup makes me happy, and who is not as passionate as myself about makeup. For those, it might be a very silly topic, but for me, I think it's a very nice thing to share, and it's one more topic I can talk about while my beauty room is getting ready, and only then really I can start going into tutorials because the setting will just be much, much nicer, and my hopes are very high that it's going to turn out really, really nice, and then we'll get right into the nitty-gritty. All right, so by the way, today I have very, very, very smoky eyes, and yeah, I'm totally into this smoky look these days, and it just blows my mind. Anyway, good. Makeup. There are people who say makeup is basically a mask that you put on, and you're trying to cover something, you're not willing to show yourself to people. You know, there are all kinds of negative explanations or suggestions that people have about makeup. For me, while this might all be legitimate, what they say, for me, makeup is just positive. Let alone the fact that there are people who have been burned badly or have medical conditions who actually need it in order to feel like a human being. That beside, that is very, very important, and I don't even want to go into that. For me personally, makeup is fun, and it's art, and it's just a wonderful, beautiful way to express myself, and has nothing to do with me trying to not be myself or the way I've been created or all these things. Okay, so let's get into my top 10 reasons. They're not necessarily in order of importance, but just my reasons. Okay, so when I'm glancing down, I'm glancing at my list so I don't forget anything. All right, so the first one is, it actually makes a lot of sense because, like I've mentioned before, I'm a mom of 7 kids who are all still very young, and actually the time when I put on my makeup is the only time during the day that I have to myself. It is really like that. I have during the day not a single minute to myself, so that's why I get up extra early. I don't want to tell you how early I get up because it's really insane, but I do get up really, really, really early in order to enjoy that time that I have just with myself. And it actually, if I feel like this is a time where I can plan stuff, where I have the clarity of mind to think, where I can at the same time be creative and express myself through my brushes and through everything, and where I'm actually feeling like I'm pampering myself and I'm good to myself and I'm expressing myself to myself, sort of. So for me, this is a very, very important time of the day, and I sort of draw from it, and the whole day, because as soon as I have to wake up the kids and get them ready for school and get them out of the house, and then of course I still have the baby at home and all kinds of chores at home, or go grocery shopping or cleaning or sorting or laundry or whatever it is, running errands, I don't have time to even look in the mirror till I go to bed again. So this is my time of the day, my time to sparkle. So this is one of the reasons why makeup makes me happy. The second reason is that makeup can actually make me look like either a better version of myself, or even like someone totally different. For example, this look today, I have never done a smoky eye that was that dark, and I don't even want to say it's a better version of myself or a less good or whatever, but it's so different from what I've done so far. And I don't know if I've mentioned it before, or if I've mentioned it in a video that I have not published, because I said that I have not done smoky eye looks on myself up until like 2-3 weeks ago, because I never thought it suits me and that I can wear it. And ta-da! So I'm totally crazy about that now, and I actually feel like doing it every day, different smoky eyes. And I'm not doing that because that would be boring, but yeah, so it can make you like, it can turn you into a different person somehow. For me, it works like this. So, okay. The third reason is that I just love to play with colors and to be with creative. Just not with crayons and pencils, but with my eyeshadows and my, foundation and my blush and my contour. And for me, it's like drawing a whole new picture every single morning. And I don't know, it just does it for me. It makes me so happy, really. The fourth reason is that it's sort of a little bit connected to that, to my last point, that, for example, a nice eyeshadow shade or a new shade that I haven't tried yet, or like a new color or a new consistency, like a new glitter or a new shimmer or something, it excites me to try new stuff up like so much that it even like turns my mood around. And now you're probably saying, oh no, she's going off the deep end and she's crazy. But okay, so I feel that way. For me, this is art. And if you ask an artist who is really passionate about drawing or about whatever his art may be, I think he'll tell you, or she'll tell you, that this is exactly how it feels. That if they get to work with a new material, or if they get a new set of brushes or a new whatever, that they get very excited about that and they can't actually wait to get into the studio and try it out. And very similar it is also with my clothes. When I have a new idea about a new combination of clothes or what I can come up with, I cannot wait for the next day so I can actually put it into action, and then also find a nice makeup look to go with it, and find the accessories, to match it up. And for me, this is like, I just love it, and that's why I'm actually starting this YouTube channel, because I want to share this passion. And yeah, I maybe someone can, take something out of this and profit somehow from it, Anyway, so that is, I'm just very excited about this. And the fifth reason is because it gives confidence. And I think everybody who is honest to himself might agree with that when maybe you don't wear makeup every day, but I'm sure you had a day or something where you had a special event, or maybe at your wedding, or when you got a professional makeup done, and then you got your wedding gown on, or your suit, or whatever applies to you, and you look into the mirror and you see yourself made up beautifully, how you suddenly, like, your inside straightens up, and it's amazing what that does to you, to see you beautified. I think I even have an example, but I'm going to get into that right now. And it's connected again to a different point. The next point I want to make is that for me personally, as a makeup artist, I find it's very satisfying and beautiful to do makeovers on other people and to beautify them. I'm not saying they're not beautiful before, but you know, with the makeup and everything, for me, it's just a whole different world. And I had that one experience that I want to share with you. My mom came to visit from Germany, and she came with a friend of hers, same age, an older lady, and she was she is a very, very nice but plain woman who never had the exposure to makeup, or she never got into that. Anyway, so when my mom is here, and she comes like once a year, twice a year, and if we do have the time, I do makeovers on her, because it also gives me, more experience on doing makeup on more mature skin, and it's just a nice bonding ritual that my mom and I have. Anyway, so Anne-Marie, that's my mom's friend's name, she was there, and I offered her a makeover. We wanted to go out that evening, and back then I didn't have so many kids, so it was easier to leave the house. So I did that makeover, and she, before we did the makeover, she was usually sitting in my kitchen in the corner and being quiet and like basically only talking when she was asked. And I did that makeover. I didn't let her look into the mirror till I was completely finished with everything. And I did her hair a little bit, and I even did a makeover in her clothes, and lent her some clothes of mine that were one size. And I turned her into a total different person. So she's an older lady, like I said, pretty plain, and like a lot of Europeans, older age Europeans, wearing a lot of beige and pastels and non-color colors, which is sort of, it's a crime with such fair skin to wear colors like this. It's like I cringe, Okay, but that's just me. But for me, it's like a crime. Anyway, so I did that whole makeover, clothes and makeup, and then I let her look into the mirror, and she turned from a gray little mouse sitting in the corner of my kitchen to the Duchess herself, Your Majesty. We couldn't believe it. My mom and I were in awe. We left the house, we went out, we did some sightseeing with them, and we could not believe, really, even the way she walked, the way she talked, everything had been transformed. She suddenly had confidence. She wanted to go out. She wanted to be seen. It was amazing. And this is what I so love about makeup, because it can do this. It's like 20 years of therapy I don't know if she did or whatever. I'm just saying, in general, 20 years of therapy maybe cannot do what a half-hour makeover did for Anne-Marie. So that's just, it blows my mind. It's so stunning to see something like this. So that was that point I wanted to make. Then the seventh point for me, why makeup makes me so happy, is because there are no rules. Okay, there are rules. There are rules that people follow, but for me there are no rules. And you'll see that maybe also when we get into the tutorials, that I maybe do things differently, that like in makeup school you learn them differently, the order of things or the technique of things. And I don't care, because this is my thing, it's my creation, it's my creativity, and it's my art. And I always say, like, you don't tell an artist, no, you have to do it this way, no, you have to do it that way. For me, there are no rules, there are no limitations in colors and in shades and in whatever. There are, for me, no rules, and I just enjoy having this whole wild and wide field of possibilities that like is being presented to me. And yeah, so that's the seventh point. The eighth point is because, and I there also speak in personal experience, makeup always fits, no matter what size you are, no matter what size of clothes you wear. Because I used to be really big, and not getting into this, maybe I'll do a makeup video about that at some point, but makeup was always a big passion of mine, because that was actually something I could always do and make myself feel good about myself, even though I felt very insecure and unhappy being so fat. So that is a very important reason, I think, yeah, in my personal life, that why makeup makes me so happy. The ninth reason is because makeup, or let's say no makeup, is not the only way to self-love. Applying makeup, I'm actually being mindful to myself. Like, therapists say that when, like what I touched up, what I said in the very beginning of the video, I'm sorry, that people say that makeup is a mask or whatever, and it's actually, I think for myself, that in applying makeup, I am mindful of myself, of my needs, of my feelings, and I can do it all in my private little space without judgment. I can, do it and feel good, or sometimes I also don't feel good, and then what happens, worst case, it all comes off, you take it off, you put something else on, it happens, and fine, we all live and learn. But I do feel that I can see a lot of different aspects of myself through my art, and I do not agree with that only when you wear no makeup you can be true to yourself and see yourself and dive into your own whatever. Nah, not with me. I really don't agree with that. For me, makeup makes me very much connected with myself and see the things or feel the things that I need on that day to be on my face. All right, last reason is because, like for other people, yoga is relaxing. For me, putting on makeup is relaxing. And yeah, my lifestyle is very, very stressful. I have a lot on my plate. And I'm just praying that I'm going to get through those child-rearing years intact in one piece with no damage to anyone. And I'm a very passionate mom, but I'm also very perfectionist. And I'm German, so I'm strict in doing stuff. Strict with myself, but I'm also raising my kids in order to be good, straight people that will be able to achieve things in life. And yeah, so, but all of this is very, very tense, and it takes a lot of my power and strength and brain and everything to do this. So, like, putting on makeup is my yoga. I should maybe do yoga in addition to that, but I don't. But this is my relaxation. I feel my breathing while I'm putting the makeup on, and how my heart rate is slow, and like, it's, for me, this is almost like meditation or something. For me, it just brings me down to a level where, what I said in the point beforehand, where I can actually go into myself and look deep inside and see, okay, because of the importance of colors and how much power they have, I can actually go and see, does Leorah need green today, or does Leorah need blue today? And for some of you, it might all sound like bogus, but there is actually the concept of the power of colors, what they speak, and what kind of energy they bring also. Like today, my outfit is very energetic. I'll show the whole outfit to you in Leorah's latest looks at the end. And also different outfits that I wore during the last days. And so this outfit has a very, very powerful energy to it. So that's why I also matched it up with a very powerful eye makeup, because it just makes sense. If I would wear these clothes with a very, very neutral makeup, I think it would just look washed out, and like my face doesn't exist even, and I really, really do want to emphasize my face. So there it is. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below, what are your reasons why makeup makes you happy, or your reasons why you really don't care, or maybe suggestions, or whatever you want to share with me. I'll be very, very happy to hear your comments, to read your comments, and to be interacting with you. Besides that, I really want to encourage you, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe right here and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next videos, or any videos for that matter. I am uploading videos on Sundays and Thursdays. And feel free to share my videos, tell your friends about me and your family, and share on your own social media. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook. It's all Leorah Hallel Goldberg. And I would really love to continue this journey with you. I'm super excited to do this. It takes a lot of courage, but I love it. I love every second, and I cannot wait to get in front of the camera again, and striving to get better at it every single time. And like I said, I really, really hope, and I'm working hard towards it, that maybe next time, or at the latest, the time after next time, my beauty room will be ready, and we will be going into the tutorials, if I can get my speed right. Anyway, So, my dear friends, now I'm going to let you dive into Leorah's latest looks. And don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you right back here next time. Till then, hugs and kisses. Bye.